bottom of the first inning. Mason O'Neill at the plate. Takes a swing at the first pitch. Hits it over into left field. One away here early and able to make the play. Sean McConaughey. One out as Lincoln Pack heads to the plate for the Pirates. Pitch to Pack is a ball. Ball, no strikes. That one's way on the inside, a fastball. Pack averaging 275 on the year so far. This 2-0 count with one away here in the bottom of the first in the 7-inning game. It's high and away for a ball. Three balls, no strikes with one away. Here's the 3-0. Way on the inside. So he'll get down with a walk. On the mound for Frontier today is number 29, Evan Hart, the left-handed pitcher. That one is low for a ball. One ball, no strikes with one away. Runner over at first for the Pirates as Hartman is at the plate playing over at first base. Just that one hit the outside corner for a strike. One ball, one strike. One out. That one's way high for a ball. 2-1 is the count for the first baseman, Caden Hartman. The freshman playing his 12th game of the year. Averaging 300 at the plate. An on-base percentage of .462. 2-1's the count. It's way on the outside. That's going to hit the backstop. And heading over towards second is Lincoln Pack. Runner in scoring position in this 3-1 count. Evan Hart on the mound for Frontier. Playing behind the plate is Chance Payer. Runner over at second, who is Lincoln Pack, who reached on a walk in this 3-1 count. And he will head down the first base line for back-to-back walks. Pirates now have two base runners on the bases with Drew Reeves heading to the plate. Reeves playing so far in all 12 games for the Pirates this year. Runners at first and second with one out. This ball was a little bit high. Called a ball. One oh's the count. Reeves, the sophomore, standing in, the right-handed hitter. Just another one go by for a ball. Evan Hart throwing back-to-back walks, then out of the gate. Putting Drew Reeves in a really good hitter's count here at a 2-0. Time is called. Matthew McHugh heading out, having a quick conversation. We were early on. As I mentioned, Frontier Community College. So far this year, they are 3-5 overall. Losing their two yesterday against Pensacola State. 2-0 at home, 1-5 on the road. Reeves will step back in with runners at first and second with one out. It's way on the outside, ball 3. Pirates staying patient at the plate. Working into a 3-0 count. Command of Evan Hart's pitches so far have not been great. He's able to get one out with Mason O'Nate leading off. That one's called a strike. A little bit on the outside part, but borderline pitch called a strike. 3-1. Was up high, and he walks the bases loaded. Pack moves up to third. Caden Hartman up to second. And Drew Reeves will head down the first base line, and that will bring number 11 to the plate, Will Barter. Redshirt freshman. His first plate appearance of the day. Swings at the first pitch. That one is pulled foul. Was catching Coach Llewellyn over there. Jump out of the way just in time. Barter playing behind the plate for the Pirates today. The 0-1 count. The bases loaded. One away. Way on the outside and high. Able to block that one up. It's Chance Pair. Almost having to make a dive for it. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 with one away. Way on the outside once again. Takes the count 2-1. Pensacola State, on the year so far, they are 10-3. A 7-game win streak, 5-2 at home, 5-1 on the road. 2 runners in scoring position here. One lays right in to the strike zone. Pushes the count 2-2, evens the count up with 1 away. Barter steps back in, lefty versus righty matchup, way outside. Full count. But 3-2. Ball 4, he walks home a run. Lincoln Pack will come in and score for the Pirates. Caden Hartman will move up to third. Drew Reeves up to second. Will Barter reaches on a walk. Here in the bottom of the first inning, Pirates with the lead 1-0. Lefty on lefty matchup here. One gets through, back to the backstop. Another runner will come in to score. Caden Hartman will score that one, and all runners advance. Drew Reeves up to third, Barter up to second. Dallas Dell at the plate. Not seeing a lot of command so far for number 29, Evan Hart. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Center fielder Dell at the plate. There's that second and third with one away. Pirates with the lead, 2-0. Catches the outside part of fastball for a strike. One ball, one strike with 2 runners in scoring position here and one away. Dallas Dell takes a swing at that one. That's going to land in left center into the gap. 1 run comes home to score. Dell heading towards second. He will reach on with a 2-run double here in the top of, or the bottom of the first. 4-0 game. Pirates extending the lead. 4-0 here at the bottom of the first. Vaughn at the plate. Hunter Vaughn. Freshman playing second base. Lefty watches that one go in for a strike. High fly. That's going to almost get past the shortstop. Able to lay out for it was Solanas as he's going to reach on the bases. Hunter Vaughn. An infield single. Will advance Dallas Dell up to third. Solid line drive hit over. Good pop on that hit as 16 will head to the plate. Anthony Diaz, the freshman. First plate appearance of the day for him. Runners at the corners with one away, checking his swing. Late check there. Said he will not go around, so ball one. Solid hit, gonna get past. Over into left field. One run comes across. Runner heading towards third, able to make it in time, and moving up is Vaughn all the way up to third, and Diaz to second. Another runner comes across. 5-0 Pirates putting the runs on the board here early on. Runners in scoring position here. 9-hole hitter here in the bottom of the first. Brennan Ugalera. This chance here. He's playing over at third for the Pirates today. 2-0 count here early. .5-0 game. Pensacola State up big so far. Way on the outside, called a ball. Was high and away. He's able to get down the first base line. We'll reach on a walk, and we are heading back to the top of the order with the bases loaded. Mason O'Neill back to the plate. Flew out to left field. The only out so far for the Pirates here in the bottom of the first in this 5-0 game. Bases are loaded. That one was called low for a ball. Way up on the inside. 2 balls. No strikes. 2-0 count with an out. Hart getting the sign. He will step in once again from the windup. Bases loaded. Pitch gets him swinging strike two. Actually, 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 away. Way low for a ball. Three and one's the count. Three one with the bases loaded. One's way up high and away. One runner will come across and score here. One's going to be Hunter Vaughn as he will step in to score for the Pirates. 6-0 game. Time is called. We're going to head towards the bullpen here in the bottom of the first. We'll be right back right after the break.
We're gonna hold it down till the sun comes up. Keep your head to the sky until the sun comes up. Now is the time where we go hard, moving up. Deep in the zone, keep it moving cause we're coming up. Now is the time where we go hard, moving up. Deep in the zone, keep it moving cause we're coming up. We're gonna hold it down till the sun comes up.
Back live out of the break in the pitching change. Evan Hart's day comes to an end here in the bottom of the first, and stepping in on the mound is Kalen Farr. Steps in with the bases loaded with 1 out. Fastball thrown in for a strike. Lincoln Pack back at the plate. Reached on a walk, came around and scored. Kalen Farr with the pitch. That one's way on the outside. Farr so far on the year with 1 appearance. 1 inning pitched so far this year. 2 hits given up. ERA of 5.40. Stepping in for relief here in the bottom of the first. A high fly ball in the infield. And able to make the play is number 14 behind the plate. Chance Pear with 2 away. 2 outs with Caden Hartman. Also reached on a walk, came around and scored. More kicks and deals. That's a breaking ball. Good pitch, just a little bit too far on the inside for a ball. This beautiful morning in Pensacola, Florida. We're 11:30 Central Time. It's been a chilly few days here. This 2-0 count, 2 away, around 58 degrees. Here this morning, the high going to be 62. Solid ground ball, heading right back up the middle. 1 run will come across. They're going to send 2 home. Another heads to the plate as well. 2 runs come across. And a 2-run single by Caden Hartman. As Anthony Diaz step in to score. Also Aguilera will as well. Pirates extending that lead, 8-0. The bats are alive here early in Pirate Field. Drew Reeves, cleanup hitter. Playing in right field today. Reached on a walk his last time up. Swings at the first pitch. That one's up and in. Pulls that one foul. For Drew Reeves on the year, it's a .344 average at the plate, .447 on base percentage. Sophomore, second year here with the Pirates. Actually plays on the infield today over in right field. Really same play all over the infield. The ball's 2 strikes. Two away. Caleb Farr kicks and deals. Way on the outside for a ball. Runners at first and second here. Farr coming into relief. We're at the bottom of the first. 6 runs given up for Evan Hart, the left-handed pitcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A piece of that one. That one's going to drop, and they're going to go ahead and send him home as well. To come in and score. And Mason O'Nate scoring all the way from second, so an RBI single hit there from Drew Reeves here in the bottom of the first. Caden Hartman's going to move up to second. Coach Llewellyn was holding up the signal to hold up at third, but O'Nate, with his speed, making it around the base pass. 9-0 is the score. It was up and in, called a ball. Will Barter. Stepping back in here, the redshirt freshman, averaging .240 at the plate. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Way on the inside towards the dirt. For Will Barter. Freshman from Pensacola, Florida. Played right down the street from here at Pensacola Catholic High School. Just that breaking ball fall in for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Drew Reeves over at first. Caden Hartman at second. Both of those players of RBIs. Pitch was low. Hartman taking a giant lead off of second base. Pirates with only 5 hits in the game so far. Some deals. That one's going to be way on the outside. Ball 4. Will Barter will reach on with a walk. We'll bring up once again Dallas Dell. Seen 15 batters this half of inning. Dallas Dell from Windmeyer, Florida. So a freshman as well. Steps in, no balls, 1 strike with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Hartman over at third, Drew Reeves at second, Will Barter at first. Dell with already 2 RBIs in this game. 2-run double. Back in the first time through. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. One's towards the dirt, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. The bases are loaded. One catches him. So he'll be hit by a pitch. Caden Hartman will step in to score for Pensacola State and extend their lead out 10-0. Drew Reeves up to third. Will Barter up to second. Hunter Vaughn with his opportunity here. Got him with the single his last time up. The lefty back at the plate. Watches the fastball go away on the outside for a ball. For Hunter Vaughn, he's from Campbellsville, Kentucky. Bats left-handed, plays out on the field right-handed. Piece of it and hits a foul. So Vaughn playing over at second base today. .190 average so far on the year, on base percentage of .357. 4 RBIs so far on the year. 6 walks with 8 strikeouts. 2 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. 10-0 game for Pensacola State here early. Unable to get a piece of it, and it's that one back and foul. Count goes to even 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, and that's called strike 3. Pirates keep the bases loaded here, but they're able to bring 10 runs across in the bottom of the first inning. We're heading to the top of the second. We'll be right back right after the
We're gonna hold it down till the sun comes up. Keep your head to the sky until the sun comes up. Now is the time where we go hard, moving up. Deep in the zone, keep it moving, cause we're coming up. Now is the time where we go hard, moving up. Deep in the zone, keep it moving, cause we're coming up. We're gonna hold it down till the sun comes up.
Top of the second. First pitch, a fastball. And for a strike. Number 22 at the plate, Ty Becker. It's over at first base. One ball, one strike. Pitch catches the outside part, but they're going to call a 2-1. 10 runs across for the Pirates in the bottom of the first. Fastball called a strike. Two balls, two strikes. It was low into the dirt. It is a full count. Sun's starting to shine through. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch, and that is a grounder over towards the mound. Able to make the play at first. Some job for Hoff there. 1-3 combination and one away. First out with number 14 heading to the plate. Chance pair. Pair with his opportunity here. 0-1's the count with one away. No balls, one strike. Off with a fastball that is going to land in for strike 2. Count is 0-2. With one away, that one's the outside part with the ball. One ball, two strikes. Way on the outside, 2-2. The 2-2 gets him swinging, strike 3. So first 5 batters in the order for Frontier. Then sit down. Justin Hoff. Now see number 28, Caden Myers. First opportunity here. Fastball lands in for a strike. No balls, one strike with 2 away. Fastball settles in for strike 2. 0-2, no runners on the bases. 1 hit so far in the game for Frontier Community College. Leadoff hitter Gail Solanas is able to reach on and one ball, 2 strikes. Low on the inside, call 2-2. Solid grounder heading over towards first. The 3-1 combination there to end the top of the second. So we are heading to the bottom of the second. Pirates back at the plate right after the break.
sun comes up. Keep your head to the sky until the sun comes up. Now is the time where we go hard, moving up. Deep in the zone, keep it moving, cause we're coming up. Now is the time where we go hard, moving up. Deep in the zone, keep it moving, cause we're coming up. We're gonna hold it down till the sun comes up.
Back live as we have another pitching change for Frontier Community College. Stepping in is Trent Lowry, left-handed pitcher. Comes in the bottom of the second. So we have Diaz, Ugalera, and O'Nate projected to head to the plate for Pensacola State. No balls, one strike. Diaz able to get a piece of it. This 0-2 count. Two with the sharp grounder over to third. The high three combination. One away. Play made by Chino and also over to Becker. So check that as Myers to Becker there. Ugalera will step in. He reached on a walk his last time up, came around and scored. First pitch is in the dirt for a ball. Got Trent Lowry pitching so far. Only pitching 2 innings so far this year. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. Giving up a run so far this year. 2-0's the count. With 1 away. Is up high for a ball. 9-hole hitter at the plate as O'Nate standing in the on-deck circle for Pensacola State. John with a walk. Nate now with his 3rd plate appearance here. Flew out in the bottom of the first and also reached on a walk in that same inning and came around and scored. Fastball. Then for a strike. Called strike 2. Umpires so far today really liking the outside part of the plate against lefties. Looks like they may target that zone again, and they were. That one's just low. One ball, 2 strikes, 10-0. Pensacola State with the lead. They have a runner over at first. 7-inning game. Is up and in. Called strike 3. 2 outs with Lincoln Pack, the 2-hole hitter. Pensacola State will step up to the plate. He's playing over in left field. Pack watches that one go low for a ball. One ball, no strikes, with 2 outs. It's high for a 2-0 count. Two-0 with 2 away. That one's low, ball 3. High and on the inside, called for ball 4 and a walk. 2 runners on the bases is Caden Hartman. Times at the plate, came around and scored. Two RBIs so far in the game. Back to the bottom of the first. Gone with a walk, his first plate appearance, and came around and scored as he was hit there. Second plate appearance for him. 2-run single. Now the bases are loaded again. Ugalera over at third. Pack at second. Hardman up to first. Drew Reeves. Chance at the plate here. Swings at the first pitch. That one's going to be a high flyer, and it's going to land down the left field line. One runner comes on to score. Here comes 2. Make that 3. 3-run double. Pack scoring. Hartman scoring, and also Ugalera as well. Pirates able to extend their lead 13-0. Bottom of the second inning. 6 hits in the game for Pensacola State. Will Barter with his chance now. First pitch, some for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Looking ahead at Pensacola State's schedule. Playing another game here on Tuesday against Grand Rapids Community College. That game starts at 2 p.m. before heading on the road to play in Tuscaloosa at Shelton State Community College. It's on the inside, 3 balls, no strikes. Rio fastball. Steps in for a strike, 3-1. 3-1 count with 2 away. Drew Reeves over at second. Brought in 3 runs in. His plate appearance in this half inning. One's low, ball 4, so another walk. Dallas Dell. Third plate appearance for him here in the bottom of the second. One's into the dirt for a ball. One ball, no strikes, and 2 outs. Runner at first and second. High and away, 2 balls. And this 2-0. Lefty on lefty matchup. It's a solid hit out over into center field as they are able to bring that one in. Thompson able to make the play and end the inning. Pirates bring 3 runs across as they leave 2 stranded on the bases. 13-0 is your score. We'll be right back right after the break. Thirteen to 0 is your score here in the top of the 3rd inning. Chopper heading back over towards the mound. Able to play it first. Wow, what a throw. 1-3 combination to start things off here in the top of the 3rd inning. Pirates out on the field. That will send Thompson to the plate, the left-handed hitter. First pitch to him's down and low. Fastball steps in for a strike. Isaiah Thompson, left-handed hitter, 8th batter in the order. Threw that one for a strike. One ball, 2 strikes with 1 away. No runners on the bases. That one is low for a ball. Evens the count 2-2. Past noon here in Pensacola, Florida. 13-0 is the score. Get 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two is sliced foul. Three-two pitch, and that one's going to be called ball 4. First walk of the day. Pirates have given up Frontier will get a base runner with Kyler Stokes heading to the plate. First pitch to Stokes is a high chopper over to second. Make the play to first, and it's called safe. Able to beat that one out down the first base line. So he'll reach on with an infield single. Second hit of the game. Ball's on the outside, called a ball. Going in the inside, 2-0 is your count. 18-0, busy day. Pensacola State College Athletics. First game of two here for baseball. Then later today, do have two games for basketball with Northwest Florida State coming into town. First game starting at 2, women's basketball. Second game at 4 p.m. It's going to be men's basketball. I'll be there with you on the call. 3 balls, 1 strike. Solanas is going to reach on bases with a walk, and the bases are loaded now. The designated hitter, Cole Sims, who hit into a double play. Designated hitter now stepping up to the plate. It was low for a ball. One ball, no strikes. So with 1 out with the bases loaded. It's way on the inside. Called ball 2. Called a strike. Good fastball on the outside part of the plate. Bobcats and the Pirates both aiming for the outside part against these lefties. They're being called strikes. 2-2 is the count. Cole Sims, the designated hitter, as we have Isaiah Thompson over at third. Kyler Stokes at second, and Kel Solanas at first. The 2-2. Solid grounder. That one's going to get past, heading over to left field. One's going to come across the score. Will it be 2? Yes, it is. Thompson and Stokes able to come in and score for Frontier Community College. The score is now 13-2. (13-2) game with 1 away. Dylan James back at the plate, the second baseman. 1 ball, no strikes. Now that one is low. 2-0 is the count. Sandills that one. Is able to get a piece of it and hits it back and foul. Was sliced over on the left side. Foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Way on the inside. Called strike 3. Two outs. Here in the top of the 3rd inning. Per 22. Ty Becker, who is over at first base today. This opportunity is actually where you're going to have a pinch hitter stepping in. It's going to be Justin Early. Early checking into the game. Just a swing to go around. It is called a strike. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs and runners at first and second. This 13-2 game. Way on the outside, called a ball. 1-1's the count with 2 away. Get a piece of that one, hits it back. And I'm going to say it actually gets a piece of him, and he's going to head down the first base line for a walk. So he's hit by a pitch, and for 14, Chance Pear will head to the plate. Long top of the 3rd here as we are our 8th batter in the order. Two outs, that one's in the dirt, called a ball. One-0 is the count. Swinging through for a strike. Way on the outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one count with 2 away. Solid grounder over to second, able to make the play, throws it on the first, and that will end the top of the 3rd. 2 runs come across for Frontier as the bases are left loaded. To the bottom of the 3rd. We'll be right back right after the break.
Till the sun comes up. Keep your head to the sky until the sun comes up. Now is the time where we go hard, moving up. Deep in the zone, keep it moving, cause we're coming up. Now is the time where we go hard, moving up. Deep in the zone, keep it moving, cause we're coming up. We're gonna hold it down till the sun comes up.
Break. Bottom of the third inning, 13-2 is the score. Another pitching change out on the mound for Frontier Community College. Bailey Collins stepping in. Right-handed pitcher for relief. First pitch will land his fastball for a strike. Oh, one's the count, make that 0-2. Hunter Vaughn at the plate. Struck out looking his last time up. Was in the bottom of the first inning. Also, in the bottom of the first. Got on with a single, came around and scored, so batted twice. That half inning. Pirates scoring 10 runs. They're in the first as another single is hit by Hunter Vaughn as he's able to get on. Lead things off for the Pirates at Anthony Diaz. Designated hitter with his chance. One for 2 day for him so far. Designated hitter. Able to reach over at first. Run unscored. The single, that one's going to get past, and heading up to second is Vaughn, able to slide in time. One of those way on the outside, make that 2-0. With the runner at second, who is Hunter Vaughn. Anthony Diaz at the plate. Called a strike. Two balls, one strike, 7 hits for the Pirates so far today. 13-2 is your score. Game 1 of 2. And on the outside, called a ball. On a strike, full count, 3-2. Three balls, two strikes. You're in this full count with a runner over at second. Three-two pitches up and in, and that's going to hit him. Time is called. You gotta check on Diaz over there as he was hit by a pitch. Quick discussion. They're saying that he's going to be hit by a pitch and will head down first base line. Actually, they may be changing the ruling here, and it looks like we'll have just a pinch runner stepping in. Stepping in the pinch run here in this situation is number 15 for the Pirates. Jane Gummersbach. Gummersbach's going to check in to the game from Mount Dora, Florida, the freshman. Brennan Ugalera now with his chance at the plate. It's called a ball. Ugalera, it's the first two batters here in the bottom of the third. Get on the bases. On the outside, called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Two O's high, called for ball 3. Three balls, no strikes, with runners at first and second. Down the first base line, called ball 4. Bases are loaded. So we head to the top of the order. Fly ball as O'Neill gets a piece of that one. Over to left field as they're able to bring that one in. One away. One out with Lincoln Pack heading to the plate. He walked his first time up. Threw out in the infield, back at the bottom of the first, then got on the walk, came around and scored, and he scored twice in this game. 13-2 Pirates with one away. Outside forward ball. Swinging high for a strike. One ball, one strike. Piece of that one. High fly ball heading over onto the left side. And able to make the catch. Over there is Myers with two away. Two away with Caden Hartman. Now his chance here. An opportunity with the bases loaded. Undervod over at third. Gummersbach at second base. Brendan Ugalera over at first. Pirates with a chance here to strike once again in the bottom of the third with two outs and Caden Hartman plate. Low forward ball. 1-0's the count. Two away. Bill to Hartman, that's a high flyer. Heading over into shallow right field. And able to bring that one in is the second baseman. For Frontier, that is James, and that will end the inning. Pirates leave the bases loaded. 13-2 is the score. We'll be right back right after the break.
Till the sun comes up. Keep your head to the sky until the sun comes up. Now is the time where we go hard, moving up. Deep in the zone, keep it moving cause we're coming up. Now is the time where we go hard, moving up. Deep in the zone, keep it moving cause we're coming up. We're gonna hold it down till the sun comes up.
Top of the fourth inning, 13-2 is the score. Pensacola State up big. 10 runs coming across at the bottom of the first, 3 at the bottom of the second. Top of the fourth, this Carson Small is on the mound for Pensacola State. He comes in for relief. First pitch hit a high fly ball over into shallow left. PSC able to bring that one in. Caden Myers will sit down with one away. Sean McConchy at the plate. McConchy so far grounding out over to first base, his first time up. Carson Small, the left-handed pitcher, 6'2" freshman from Warner Robins, Georgia. Senior recorded a 1.06 ERA. As a junior, he was named All-State and won state championship and honors graduate. Played at Houston County for Coach Matt Hopkins. Lefty steps back up. 2-1's the count with one away. Nice fastball. Touches the inside part for a strike. Two balls, two strikes, one out. Was up and away for a ball. Count goes to 3-2. Full count, 3-2 with one away. Fly ball over into the right side and foul. Three-two with one away. In this 13-2 game. Another one sliced foul. 7 hits in the game for Pensacola State, 3 for Frontier Community College. Carson Small in for relief here. Small, the freshman, intends to major in physical therapy. Stands in from the stretch. He kicks and deals. Another one hit foul behind the concession stands. Battling at the plate. Sean McConchy. Lefty versus righty matchup here. No runners on the bases, one away. Turned into a beautiful afternoon for baseball. It's called high for a ball, and he will reach on the bases with a one-out walk. Isaiah Thompson with his chance here, the center fielder. Was up high for a ball. Mentioned this earlier, busy day here at Pensacola State College. 2 baseball games today here at home. So 2 basketball games. I'll be on the call later. First game starting at 2 p.m. women's and 4 p.m. men's. It's Northwest Florida State. Two balls, no strikes, and one away. Pirates with the big lead here early. You're in the top of the 4th inning. It's a piece of that one, hits it back and foul. 2 balls, 1 strike. Isaiah Thompson got over the walk his first time up, came around and scored back in the 3rd. The 2-1 with one away. Way on the inside, called a ball. Two games so far played by Carson Small on the year. Played in game against Mineral Area College and also John A. Logan as well. Full count, 3-2. 3-2 with one away. It's a solid hit over onto the right side. That one's going to fall. One out single. Thompson will reach on the bases. Move up Sean McCucci up to second. Kyler Stokes. Second chance at the plate for him. Reached on the single back in the third, came around and scored. Pitch comes in for a strike. Stokes over in right field today. Piece of it hits it back and foul. At the year so far for Kyler Stokes, the 9-hole hitter. Joplin, Missouri. The .091 average. .167 on base. Stokes was able to reach on an infield single. Showing a lot of speed down the first base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stokes, and that one gets him swinging through. Strike 3 and 2 away. 2 outs we had to the top of the order. Gail Solanas. Shortstop with his chance here. Two outs with a runner at first and second. That one's way on the outside for a ball. It's way up high, called ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, 2 away with runners at first and second, 1 runner in scoring position. Stu Solanas is on the inside for a strike. Solanas got things started today for Frontier Community College with a single back in the first and in the third. So reached on the bases as well with a single. 2 for 2 day for him so far. 3 balls, 1 strike. Top half of the fourth. Pirates bringing 10 runs across in the bottom of the first. Able to get him to swing through that one for a strike. 3 in the bottom of the third. Full count, 3-2. Runners go. Sliced foul. 3-2. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. This 13-2 game. Full count, runners go. That one's low, ball 4. Solanas will reach on a walk as Cole Sims, the designated hitter, will head to the plate with the bases loaded. A double play back in the first. It's a 1-6-3 double play. Then in the third inning, got with a single, got stranded at second. See what he does here, lefty on lefty matchup. Swings at the first pitch. That one's going to land in right field. 1 run will come in the score. They're going to go ahead and send home 2. The play at the plate. Will it get him? He makes it in time. Thompson scores, also Solanas will as well. So Sims will reach on. The 2-out, 2-run single. Solanas up to second, Sims over at first. Dylan James at the plate. It's 13-4 game with 2 outs. Up and in, called a strike. But once the count, runners taking off, heading towards third. It's a high fly ball over into the infield. Vaughn looking it in. Hunter Vaughn able to bring that one in for the 3rd out. 2 runners stranded on the bases. 2 runs come across. 13-4 is the score. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back right after the break. Bottom of the 4th. Pirates back to the plate. 13-4 game. Hunter Vaughn able to end the last half inning. Fly ball. 1-0's the count. At the plate, Drew Reeves for Pensacola State College. Reeves, Barter, and Dell. 3 projected up next. That one's going to get through. And will stay fair. He's going to head to second. Got a stand-up double to start things off in the bottom of the 4th inning for Mr. Drew Reeves. It's a great base hit there. Heading down the 3rd base line. And he will reach on the bases to start things off for the Pirates. Will Barter. This chance now. On the outside part for a ball. Barter so far today. Pensacola State reached on a walk, came around and scored. And has walked every appearance at the plate so far. Plate appearances, 3 walks for him. 2-0 is the count. 13-4 game. Pirates with 8 hits so far today. A piece of it hits that one back and foul into the parking lot. Two one counts up and in, called ball 3. Off the 3-1. Runner at second. One's low and on the outside, ball 4. Barter reaches on with his 4th walk of the day. Will bring Dallas Dell an opportunity here at the plate. Quick substitution over at shortstop. Slonis is going to step off the field at number 21. Joaquin Gutierrez. Looks like he's going to step into the game.
21 in the DH, hold straight 9.
'21's going to step into this one. We will have a pitching change here as well. 13-4. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back right after the break.
We're gonna hold it down till the sun comes up. Keep your head to the sky until the sun comes up. Now is the time where we go hard, moving up. Deep in the zone, keep it moving cause we're coming up. Now is the time where we go hard, moving up. Deep in the zone, keep it moving cause we're coming up. We're gonna hold it down till the sun comes up. We're gonna hold it down till the sun comes up. Keep your head to the sky until the sun comes up. the time when we go hard moving up. Deep in the zone, keep it moving cause we're coming up. Now is the time when we go hard moving up. Deep in the zone, keep it moving cause we're coming up. We're gonna hold it down till the sun comes up.
Back live after the pitching change. Solanas checking in, who's the leadoff hitter for Frontier. He steps in the pitch in relief. Fifth pitching change of the day for Frontier Community College. First pitch is on the outside for a ball. Lefty Dallas Dell at the plate. Runners at first and second. 1-0's the count. Barter over at first. Reeves at second for Pensacola State. 2-0. Fly ball, and it's going to be sliced back and foul. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two and one's to count with runners at first and second. On the outside, called a ball. Count goes to 3-1. It's a high fly ball hit by Dell. That one's going back towards the wall, and then it is gone. 3-run homer. Dallas Dell adds 3 more to the board for Pensacola State. And your score is now 16-4. And what a shot that was. Straight over the center field fence. And it was a goner. It's Hunter Vaughn's turn at the plate, the second baseman. It's his chance now. He's down and away for a strike. So far for Vaughn on the afternoon. 2 singles. Came around and scored back in the first, struck out looking in the second. So a single, of course, in the third. Was stranded over at third base. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just that one going the outside for ball 2. It's a piece of that one. It's a high flyer over in the left field and able to bring that one in. One away. Jaden Gummersbach checks into the game, of course. Last inning for Anthony Diaz, who was hit by a pitch. Caught him right on the hands. 16-4 game, and oh my goodness. Dangerous throw up and in. It hits off his helmet. He will head down the first base line. Appears to be all right with the walk. Ugalera now with his chance with Gummersbach over at first. One out in the 16-4 game. It's down and away, called a ball. Aguilera so far walked back in the first inning and in the second as well. Both times came around and scored. Piece of that one slices it foul. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Gummersbach over at first, who was hit by a pitch. Pensacola State, 10 runs in the bottom of the first, 3 in the second. Didn't bring any across in the third, but 3 here so far in the bottom of the fourth. Just a 3-run home run hit by Dallas Dell. Call a strike, and he will sit down for strike 3. 2 away. So 8 now with his chance. The leadoff hitter for the Pirates, top of the order. Playing over at shortstop today, left-handed hitter. 3 days so far for him. Walked back in the bottom of the first. Also flew out as well. Struck out swinging in the second and flew out in the third. See what he does here in the bottom of the fourth. One ball, 1 strike. Hard hit over on to the right side. That one's going to get through. Nate's able to reach on the bases and heading up to third. It's Gummersbach as he's able to make it in time. 2-out single. 10th hit of the game for Pensacola State as Lincoln Pack. This chance with the runners at the corners and 2 away. Was up and in, called a ball. Two balls, no strikes with 2 outs. Of 2 away, runners at the corner, 16-4. Pensacola State with the big lead at the bottom of the fourth. 5th pitching change for Frontier. The afternoon, that one's way on the inside. Call ball 3. Count moves to 3-0. Seen our 8th batter of the order here. Called a strike. Our 8th batter in this half inning, rather. 2nd batter in the order. 3 balls, 1 strike with 2 away. Gummersbach at third. Nate at first, and that one's called strike 2. Looked a little bit low, but they went ahead and called it. 3-2 is the count. Full count for the Pirates. 3-2 with 2 away. Runner takes off heading towards second. That one is pulled foul. Count remains full. Takes off. That's a hard hit. Over on the left side. Off the wall. One's going to come in and score. They're going to send around 2. But a 2-run double hit there. 18-4. Pirates extending that lead further. Time is called. Nate coming in to score, also Gummersbach as well. Lincoln Pack with a double. Time is called. We'll have a pitching change here. So we're going to take a quick break with 2 outs. 18-4 is your score. Pirates with 5 runs across so far in this half inning. We'll be right back right after the break.
We're gonna hold it down till the sun comes up. Keep your head to the sky until the sun comes up. Now is the time where we go hard, moving up. Deep in the zone, keep it moving cause we're coming up. Now is the time where we go hard, moving up. Deep in the zone, keep it moving cause we're coming up. We're gonna hold it down till the sun comes up.
Back live out of the pitching change, Justin Trucks coming into the game. 6th relief pitcher for Frontier of the day. 18-4 is your score. Pensacola State with the big lead here. Bottom of the 4th inning. They already have 5 runs across. Pinch hitter stepping in, number 12 for the Pirates. That will go across as well as Tate Sanders to the game for Pensacola State. Sophomore, Pensacola, Florida. Two-0 count with 2 away. He's going to come in for a strike. Number 7, Justin Trucks, now on the mound. Prevent Arkansas. Right-handed pitcher, sophomore. Second appearance on the year for him. Not giving up any runs so far last year. 5.19 ERA. Pitched in 8 innings at 10 appearances. Three balls, 2 strikes. Full count with 2 outs. The runner at second. Fly ball hit over into shallow right field. And able to bring that one in is Stokes, and that one's going to end the inning. 18-4 is your score. And we will have to change the channel here on the Pensacola State College Pirate Network. So the rest of this game will finish out on Channel 2, and also the second baseball game be at PirateNetwork.live on Channel 2. On Channel 1 we'll have the basketball games starting at 2 p.m. and the second one started at 4 p.m. So we'll be right back on Channel